What motivated me to join the High Ticket Closer program is I was watching Seth and James' video of Dan Locke's home tour. I never knew Dan Locke ever. I didn't know Dan Locke before this. And they spoke about a live webinar that was happening after that, and he was going to teach us how to make money that you have never made before. I recently, just before that, I was just about to make my final calls to Alibaba to go ahead and set off my first shipment for Amazon. So it was by the grace of God, honestly, that I saw this video and Dan started to talk about this high income skill that you needed to gain. So I went ahead and I watched a video, and Dan talked about how he would teach us a high income skill to eventually come work for him. And everything in the video was so intriguing, it was so mind-opening, and I felt like Dan was talking to me because I always wanted to open up my own business. I just didn't know how to and what to do. I was trying to jump from step 1 to step 3 without doing step 1 and 2. So for example, I wanted to open up my own. My ultimate dream was to open up my own beauty line. Open up my own storefront that sells my beauty line and provides the services that I want to provide, and also become an influencer and travel the world for women to love themselves, their inner selves, and to become the woman of their lives and to have confidence. And a lot of women struggle this, and they feel like they need somebody else to depend on for them to make money, or for them to be a greater woman. And I disagree, and I want to be able to change others' lives and travel the world and let them know that they can be confident in themselves and they can love themselves. To just kind of tell you a little background, in high school I cut my hair off, and everyone was bullying me, and they said that, oh, you look bald head, or whatever the case may be. And I was able to be like, a lot of people were like, oh, don't do that to her, and I was like, no, I'm fine, And I used that, and I spoke to people. I tried to tell them, I convinced about 10 of my friends to cut their hair off and love themselves for who they are, and don't care what anybody has to say. Just be you, be who you want to be. Don't live up to society's standards. Don't live up to your mom's standards. Don't live up to anybody else's standards but yourself. And that's going to allow you, especially women, especially African American women, that's going to allow you to be your woman of your life, the man of your life. You won't need a man for happiness. You won't need a man for money. You're going to be in charge of your destiny. You're going to be in charge of your life. And I want to lead that. I want to be able to motivate people and lead that into entrepreneurship and how that can help you become a successful person. Because a lot of women, they feel like they can't become CEOs, or they feel like they can't become in charge of their lives because they just don't have the confidence. And I want to be able to make a difference in that aspect. So that's what kind of motivated me, because this would be the first step to a life-changing event, not for only my family and myself, but for others that I wish to to just change their lives. Other programs, I've only been in one, and that was the Amazon program that I took, and it was way different. That program was just videos, and you had nobody to talk to if you had any questions. I'm pretty sure I never reached out to support. The support probably was never answered, going from normally how those stuff work. Support never answers you. And this program, it's just like, it's a live webinar, interacting with your classmates, interactions on Facebook. You're able to talk to Dan Locke himself. You're able to talk to Kayvon, Desmond. Whenever you have a question, you can reach out to them through support or through their emails. And it was such a difference, because it was like, it's nothing like having that one-on-one, that satisfaction that you can reach out to them if you ever have a question. That makes you feel so much more comfortable and at ease. And what I also really like about this program is Dan himself. Like, I've never met someone like Dan that's just so realistic, that tells you exactly how it's supposed to be done. He doesn't beat around the bushes. He tells you exactly what he did to get where he was. It's either up to you to do it or not to do it. And I just love that he does that, and he focuses on the first step, which is mindset, motivation, and that which leads you into to to the wealth. I mean, it's just amazing. Some people skip that mindset and that motivation, and they're trying to teach you a skill, and that's why, you know, you have people coming into your seminars and webinars and they're not learning anything because they're just not ready to learn it. And Dan takes the time out to teach you those intense two weeks of just mindset, and I feel like that's so different. A lot of programs don't do that. They just jump right into the skills. I really, what surprised me most is my interactions with Discord. Like, I never thought that, like, I literally don't even talk to anyone anymore. Like, I feel like Discord and my friends on Discord is the way to go, because it's like they have the same mindset, they have the same goals, they're doing the same thing that I'm doing, and I can talk to them the same conversations that I would be having with my friends. So I no longer talk to my friends because it's like they just want to hang out or do stuff that I don't want to be doing. And this is, I can just talk to my friends on Discord, my family on Discord, on HTC, and just have interactions with them. I mean, I've spoke to many women on here, you know, our alpha group that we have, you know, last night we had a meetup, and it's like they're so like-minded, and it's like I can open up to them and they can understand how I feel and what it feels like to be in the position that we're in right now, and we're all like we're all on the same place at the same time, and it's just amazing to have people like that in your life. And it's another thing that surprised me the most about HTC is the interactions, the hands-on that we have, the homework that we have, the live webinars that we can talk to Dan himself. You know, it was like, it's kind of like intimidating in a way, but in a good way. So it's like you're forced to do your work, you're forced to come up, you're forced to show up and do what you're supposed to do to make sure that you get the success that you want. And I love that. You know, a lot of programs, like I said before, they just put videos in front of you and they just say do it. And it's just they don't care. And I feel like there's a lot of care and thought put into this program, and that just really stands out to me, and it makes it so authentic. So, Dan has impacted me in a profound way because of his realness. Like, I can honestly say to you that I've never met someone so real. I haven't met Dan personally, but I've never spoke to someone so real in my life, because everyone in my circle, and that's why I kind of said to you, I grew up in one household and I grew up around one set of people, and it's like people are just so, they don't, like, for example, I have friends that when they start doing stuff, they don't like to tell you. They don't want to tell you what they're doing because they're just so secretive. And that's how I feel. I had that mindset that a lot of wealthy people, they just hide their you know, what they do. But then Dan showed me and made me realize that they hide what they do because a lot of people don't deserve it. They don't put the time aside to learn it. They're just wasting their time. Wealthy people don't have time like that. They use their time wisely, and they invest their time thoroughly, and they think about it and they plan it. And if you just come into their life trying to just use them for their information, they don't make time for you. And Dan made me realize that, because I felt like, wealthy people, they don't like to tell you what they're doing, they're selfish. And Dan made me realize so much more about the wealth circle, the people who are wealthy, the wealth mindset, and that's what has really changed my life tremendously. Now I can look at wealthy people in a whole different way, especially as Dan himself. He's just so authentic, he's so real, he has a heart, and it's like, it's amazing to meet someone like that, because as a, you know, growing up in a poor home and, you know, around, you know, middle class people going to school, it was like I felt like everyone had the same mindset. Everyone was the same. All wealthy people were just stuck up and they didn't care about, you know, us poor people. And to meet someone like Dan, and he just really tremendously changed my mindset in a profound way. And I'll never be the same again. I'll never think the same. I'll never look at people the same. It's just I have literally been changed for life. And I really just want to say thank you, Dan, thank you, Kayvon, thank you, Desmond, and thank you to the team of HTC for changing my life. In 12 months from now, I see myself in a happier place, helping my family come out of this rat race that they're in. I mean, I see my grandma work 2 jobs. I mean, at one point she was working 3 jobs. My mom now, she works 3 jobs, and she's a nurse, and she's a live-in nurse, and she owns her own business. I mean, I see my family do this day in, day out. I never had anyone to take care of me, to do my schoolwork with me. I never had anyone to look after me. My dad, he in Africa, he works overseas. So I was always used to being home alone. I took care of my brother since he was 6 months old. My mom, at 6 months, she had to get back working because she wasn't making any money. And you know, I don't like to see that. I don't want to be in that position, and I want to help her. I want to help them to be able to come out of that and be able to have family time where we can all come together at one holiday. I mean, there's never a holiday where we're all here at the same time. Someone's working, someone's doing something that they have to do, and it's just, it hurts me. I want to just make that. I want to be the person to make that difference in my family. You know, my family's always like, oh, who's gonna win the lotto? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? And I want to be that. I want to be that person to just be like, here goes $10,000 to the family because you guys are all stressed out. One Christmas Eve, just come in and just hand out $100 to each one of my family members. That would just make me feel so, that would just give me butterflies and just make me feel so fresh and relieved inside. So I just see myself 12 months from now just being a different me, being able to help others, and being able to like just impact the world in a positive way and start to move in the direction that I want to move in. I want to be able to give to others and make others happy, make others days, make others day because of me. I want to be able to give a homeless person $20 without that cutting my pocket. And that would just make me so happy, and I'm so excited. I would say honestly, you know, after I have gone through and explained to them exactly what the program has to offer them, and now they're skeptical or they feel like this is too much of an investment, I would say to them, maybe this is just not, you know, you're just not ready for it. There was a point in my life where I wasn't ready for this investment. I wasn't ready for a change in my life. I wasn't ready to take the next step. And I would say that to them. I was like, I can relate to you. There was a time in my life where I wasn't ready for the next step. I wasn't ready to make that step to change my life. And I could understand, but let me, just when you're ready to make that change in your life and you're ready to make that next step, I'll be here. I'll always be able to give you this grateful opportunity to become a high ticket. You know, this is the beginning to a future. You know, this is just the start. So anyone who's skeptical or who's ready to make that, who doesn't want to make that investment stress, I just have to say, all I have to say is that they're not ready to make a change in their life. I mean, it's pretty simple like that. I had $3,000 in my savings. Only $3,000 in my savings. The course was $2,500. If I ended up doing the payment plan because I just wasn't thinking I just had to do this right away. If I had thought about it, I would have probably did the one-time payment. But that's all I have. Like literally now I'm waiting for like my tax return because I don't have any more money. I spent all my money into HTC, and that's because I was ready for that change. I was ready to make that next step. I was ready to make that investment. I didn't care what else I had to do. I didn't care about Amazon anymore because I saw the value, and I saw the value in myself, and I knew that it was time to make that next step. So that's why.